continuing on, whether it's one solid color, some artists do that. I just continue the painting all the way around. So that's the look I like. So I know it kind of looks like I did half. I split it in half, but what I'm going to do is when I grow up my grass, it's just going to come up 2/3 the grass part because I want this to be I split up the canvas in 3s. If you didn't hear me say that before, it's just visually pleasing. I read it somewhere or saw it somewhere or heard it somewhere, and it just makes sense when you're building a painting to have, oh, there's some purple that's not in there. So you split it up in 3s. That's a rule of decorating too, right? Rules of 3s. So how's video quality, friends? You've done a few unfinished. Oh yeah, you can always go back, right, Helen? And do it over, unless you have it anymore, but you can always come back and do the edges later. So sky is almost done, just a few touches on this side. So I did something stupid this week. How about we share dumb things we've done? My freezers, for some reason, decided to crap out. Well, not completely, but I noticed the ice cream was liquid. I'm like, oh, that's bad. Everything in my freezer is gonna go bad. And I started seeing, okay, the freezer's not working properly. So I got in there, I took the grill off, I cleaned out underneath, and man, did not make that easy. Anyway, I was cleaning it out. And then I got ambitious after I cleaned the freezer and fridge bottom and all the dust and crap under there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna clean my oven. And I took the oven door off and I took it all apart and there were pieces everywhere. After the time I got it all apart and cleaned it, I could not for the life of me get it back together. And I started to freak out a little bit and I was trying to watch some YouTube videos on what to do. And I could not do it. And I had to humbly wait till my husband got home after I texted him and said, I'm so sorry, I took the oven apart and can't get it back together. I did not mean to give you a job to do. So embarrassing. So I survived spousal murder. Just kidding. He was not thrilled when he got home that he had a job to do, but it was pretty funny. I was so embarrassed. I was trying to get a job done. We finally got, after 2 hours together last night, we finally got it back together. I don't recommend taking your oven door off to clean it. Just let it be dirty. It was like in between the glass. Anyway, such a disaster. Okay, so this is the things I do. My husband gets home from work and fixes all the things that I screwed up. Okay, so I'm going to mix up some green now. I'm going to do the grass. So yeah, similar to the piece I did last week. I don't know who was watching last week exactly, but I sold it so quickly. I'll post a story about that actually tonight at 8. You can read that post. The lady really connected to it. Actually, several people did and messaged me, but she was the first one to move forward with the purchase, and that's pretty cool. So I'll talk about that tonight at 8 on my post. Not a live post, but just like a regular post. And I sold it so fast, I thought, I want to do something kind of like it, but it won't be exactly like it, but similar, from the same sort of collection. And it's amazing how you can work from the same reference photo and create a whole body of works from one image, from one picture, from one photograph. And they're not really, they're just more influencing me. They're not direct. I get ideas from it, but it's not like the exact picture. You know what I mean? Okay, so now here we are again with a lot of paint on my knife. Yeah, Ruth, did you hear my oven story? Oh my gosh, so stupid. You've done it before, you got it back together, you had to clean it again. I know, I've tried to take it apart and I just gave up. And the entire time I was trying to take the oven door off, my son is like the voice of reason. Mom, don't do it. Mom, no, don't do it anymore. Mom, stop. He was totally stressing out. It was the cutest thing ever. And I should have listened to him. And I told him that later. I should have listened to you. Why didn't I listen to you? So funny. Oh, thanks, Shelly, for coming back. I know I hope it's better. So tell me what the video is good. Angela says, thank you. Awesome. Let's try and see all the comments here. Oh yeah, my audience is coming back. Good. We're about 3/4 to what I had earlier. So everyone just, I guess, some of you gave up. That's fine. So now I'm gonna do my grasses, and it's a slow, just kind of, some of them are gonna be tall. I'm gonna climb up the canvas. And then different directions, right? We don't want them all the same directions. Nature grows where it wants to. The grass grows how it wants to. I should probably talk less. You guys didn't come here to hear me talk. You came here to watch me paint. See how that little bit of pink and orange and yellow just kind of comes in there? It's kind of hard to see close up, but I'm not sure how well you can see that. I'm glad it's looking good. Okay. Yeah, I think it's having more than one device hooked up to recording myself. And then someone said, you should have Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't have that many devices. That kind of time setting up my studio to have all of this stuff. I make it look easy. Well, thanks, Natasha. I hear that a lot. It's just doing the thing that you're used to the most. And then after years and a gajillion hours of doing the thing, you apparently make it look easy. So, oh, you like it when I'm talking? Okay, maybe we should do a poll. It's difficult to talk and paint. So I want to make a good painting. That's the most important part here, is make a good painting. I'm used to talking and painting. It's not that, it's just that when you're, what is it now? Whatever side of the brain that's the creative side, when you're heavy into your creative side, and then the words are the other side. I think it's the left, whatever side. Someone help me out. Which one's the creative side of the brain? Anyways, when you're talking, that's one side of the brain. That's the intellectual side. And your creative side is the other. So when you're trying to create something and then also talking, sometimes I find like I forgot English or whatever. I forgot how to speak. What are words? So it's challenging to talk and paint at the same time. But I have a lot, even with all the practice I've had, I find it's challenging. But a little bit of talking is okay. I don't want to keep all of you here all night, so if I talk less, I'll get more painting done quicker. This is the part that takes the longest, is the grasses. But it can take as long as I want. So I'm using the middle, the edge of my knife, most of it. But if I want it to go quicker, I switch to the fat side of my knife. And it fills in space, obviously, square inches quicker. So if I want to speed up the painting, like if I'm at an event where I'm live painting and it's for an auction event, or I have a time frame and I'm noticing, oh my goodness, the clock, I need to speed up, then I switch to my flat edge with my knife. And there we have it. See how much quicker it fills in that space. So it depends on the look I want. I can always come in with my knife later, the long, whatever you call it, this is the edge or the flat, I don't know what to say. But anyway, I can always come in and add long grasses later, once I've kind of filled in my square footage with my knife, the flat side. Yeah, flat side, edge side. Oops, on the floor. My floor is my palette sometimes, I guess, too. And we have a couple climbing up here. This guy needs a friend. Just kind of demonstrate how quickly it can happen. I've had to do paintings in 1 hour. I've had to do paintings in 45 minutes, depending on the event and what it's at, where it's at, and what it's for, time frame I have. So you learn how to do it quickly. And when you're doing it quickly, you think less, you're feeling more. It's like a dance. I'm not really thinking about all of my movements. It's just feeling it. So yeah, it fills in quite quickly. I'm going to move this out so I can get to the edge, the bottom edge. And it's still feeling a bit like it's in half, so I'm going to build this up a bit. I don't want it to be in half, I want it to be in thirds. See how I brought that line up just a bit? I want my canvas to be 1/3 sky, 3/4 grass. And it's not a straight line either. It kind of goes up and then down and then up again and then just kind of bumpy. And see how that yellow comes through as I scrape, because my first layer is yellow. So it gives me that other layer of interest. See, as I scrape, you can see I created a yellow line, yellow line, yellow line. Pretty cool, right? Do you have questions? Oh, somebody. Oh. Okay, I'm going to come back to questions. I'm going to keep going with this and then give it a couple minutes to kind of set a little bit. I've got some gold mixed in there. I've been adding gold to my pieces for the last little while. Not every piece, but it's a nice highlight. Like when the sun hits it, right? The light hits it, just like shines so nicely. I love that. Fill this in. Right is creative, left is logic. Thank you. Right brain was creative, right brain creative, left logic, LL. There, that's how you remember. Gonna have to get a little more of my light green. Get the edge as I'm going. I find it's easiest to do the edge while I'm making the painting. It's a bit harder to get the mixture of the exact same colors later. So as I'm making it, I do the edge at the same time. Just need a little more green. You can hear my breath. It is actually a bit of a workout, maybe I'm out of shape, but I don't think so. I do physical activity every day. I go for bike rides, I go for walks. We did some baseball yesterday, my son and I, in our backyard. We have a big backyard. We live in the country, so we have lots of space. But yeah, it's actually quite tiring. So I work up the sweat. Just get some more of this green here. I had some questions. When starting out painting, what did you find the best tools to use? Brush, knives, canvases. I figured out pretty quickly what I like to use. Canvas. Picked the brush sizes that I liked. I picked it's just whatever your preference is. There's no right or wrong. Oh, no problem, Natasha. Thanks for being here. You just find what you like using and then go for it. Find what you feel is the most comfortable to hold. It's like learning an instrument. Like you kind of pick it and go, yeah, I like guitar, or I really want to do drums, or you find the thing that you like and you just kind of get better at it and you feel more yourself while you're playing it, while you're working at it. And then it just becomes an extension of your arm, really. You gotta love it. If you don't love it, switch it. Switch to something else. Like, I don't think I would like a wind instrument, to play a wind instrument. I play piano, I love to sing, I'm playing guitar now. You choose it for whatever reasons that you've decided to pick up that tool, and then you play with it and get better at it. Okay, almost done this green. Okay, now the fun part. That wasn't fun, but it's a lot of the same thing for a while. Gonna mix up some color and get some color down. So I did some sunflowers last week. I quite enjoyed that. I think I'm gonna do some more of those. First, I'm gonna add a little bit of some other colored flower. So just gonna mix up. See how thick that is? Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for being here. Do I mix gel with the green to give you more time to work with the paint? No, actually the gel, it tones down some of my color. It makes my paint go further. I don't add it to all of my colors, but certain ones I found that I quite enjoy the gel added to. My paint's very expensive, so the gel does help all the colors go further, but mixing it with every color, it doesn't. Sometimes I want the full tone of that color, and sometimes I don't. It's just a matter of playing with it. So I quite like what I see here. One little thing first thing I notice is this line I don't like, so I'm just gonna cover that up. Sometimes you have to stand back and go, if your eye is drawn to something that you're like, I don't like that, you just touch, get rid of it. So now I'm gonna do a bit of some nice bright flowers. I'm gonna start with one up here. Wish you could see how thick that is. And then, so I do one and then add some thickness to it. And then I do another one. He's a friend down here. Need more of that color away. And then when I want to be done with that, I touch. And I add that color throughout. And see how you just get some impressionist flowers all of a sudden show up everywhere. Color in my grass. I'd like to do another one of those flowers like that. Hi, Gina. Gina's question, are you mixing paint with a paste or using a heavy acrylic? It's heavy acrylic. I have some gel added to my paint. I'm going to do one right here. Cool. I like that. Same thing. Touch. Thanks, Sally. Yeah, it's fast. It is fast. It's something I developed over time. My process just became naturally very quick. My process just was fast, and that's why live painting became a thing for me, because I could do it quickly, and it does happen quickly. The flowers come onto it very fast. Once you get those first, the sky and the grass, which aren't the most exciting parts, but it builds and starts you off. Okay, get rid of that little shit. These little tiny purple ones, kind of all in a group. I like that. Some of them kind of went over here too, and then get about. But yeah, it's a quick build from that one. When that first flower goes down, it's really fast after that. So I'm gonna do some sunflowers again, as much as I loved doing them last week. I didn't get to keep it very long. I don't know who heard, but the painting sold so quickly last week. I didn't even get a chance to enjoy it sticking around in the studio for very long. In a few days of painting it, it sold. So I'm gonna get another one down here for my sunflowers. I just need to mix up some more color. And use that pink. So some of that pink is gonna go into the center also. Bear with me, just doing a little bit of mixing. I need the pink and I need some yellow. Again. Hello, Terry. Hi, Gina. Gina, what size canvas is this? This is a 30 by 60. Yeah, spring scene, that is right. 30 by 60 canvas. Where did my pink go? Here it is. I had someone yesterday send me a Twitter message saying, I can't wait to watch you live painting. I don't know if she's on right now, but she was watching somewhere in the States. Now I can't quite remember where she said, but exactly. But I thought it was super cool that she somehow found me and followed me and was watching all the way in the US. It's pretty cool. Someone else was watching from the Philippines this morning. I believe that was this morning. I'm getting my days mixed up. I don't know if it kicks me off after an hour. If it does, we can all come back or not, whatever you decide. I can't remember. I think Instagram only allows me an hour. Facebook Live might let me stay. Okay, so here we are adding a sunflower. I'm gonna do one, maybe right there. No, down here. Wait, right here. Okay, so it's kind of you want to come say hi, Quinn? Quinn hops into the videos sometimes. He did 4 hours of yard work with his grandpa today. Of course, separate, 6 feet apart, but opposite ends of the yard. He worked really hard. He looks like he's ready for bed already. Yes, these are palette knives. And what do I do with my excess paint on the palette after I finish using it? From Long Island. Very cool, Maria. Thanks for joining me. Actually, Chelsea, I have, if you go to my YouTube channel, just Google me on YouTube. It's called the Masterson Stay Wet Palette. Just go Masterson Stay Wet Palette, Giselle Denis. And I talk extensively about this Masterson Stay Wet Palette. I don't have to throw out paint. After I'm finished, so I don't waste any of my paint. So it's, oh, Grandma says hi. Both grandmas are watching. Oh, come back. Quinn's grandmas are both watching. Sherry is my mom, Sherry Denis. She's also a painter. And Mona is my husband's mom, so thanks for watching. It's awesome. All right, let's do some sunflowers. So this is the center. I'm gonna add a bit of pink in there because I like it. Yeah, so sorry about the palette. Check out my YouTube and I talk about that. It's cool to, sorry, I'm distracted. See, I'm trying to talk and I can't talk and paint at the same time. Check out the Masters in the State palette. It's very, very cool. You don't waste paint. So now I'm doing my petals on my sunflower. And they're just really chunky and fun. Nothing's perfect. It's very much. Sorry, you can just see my feet. I'm just trying to get this light back here so it's better light. Oh, thank you. Do I need more light? And then I just touch, get some of that. You can see how thick that is. And then I want to add some yellow part of those petals. It's okay, Quinn, I don't need more light. I think we're okay. See, we got some yellow in there. Okay, and I'm going to do one little stroke of orange yellow in the middle, and then a few of white. One in the middle, makes it pop, and then a few highlights of white. So a lot of layers go on these petals. Gives you the illusion that there's just a lot of petals on there. So yeah, so that's one sunflower. I'll do another one. Where do I want it to be? I want it to be in the corner over here. It's gonna be like, sometimes the shape of the leaves tell me, I see shapes of flowers in the grasses. And so it just kind of helps me for placement to where I want things. So that's some brown, got some burnt orange. Sometimes I like the rag colors, like, I know maybe that's not the nicest, but sometimes they look like flowers, these rags that I wipe. Aw. Would love to say, but my boys are fighting over a monster truck. We'll be back later. Thanks, Chelsea. Thanks for watching. This is awesome. Yeah, I have one child, so I don't have the sibling rivalries that some people do. Okay, I need some more orange. Last time Quinn came down here, he got a huge glob of paint on his sock. It's a miracle you didn't get all over the carpet. Get too close to me, you're gonna get paint on your sock. So I have someone watching all the way from Long Island. If you're watching from outside of Canada or across Canada, what city are you watching from? That's kind of fun to find out. I go through so much paint, guys. It's just craziness. 2 to 4 buckets of paint a month I go through, so. Hi, Nicole and Olivia. Cool, thanks for watching. This is awesome. I'm happy that you're here. Here we go with some more petals. I'm gonna actually add a little bit. There we go. Okay, now back into this one. I'm gonna do a bit longer ones here. And it feels like it needs a bit bigger ones over here. Sudbury, Ontario. Awesome. Oh, I got more people. Okay, what are people saying? Wow, you're in Canada. Yes, I'm in Canada. Edmonton, Alberta, Maria. You know where that is, more on the west side. Hartwell, Georgia. Is that right, Elizabeth? I don't know my abbreviated states very well. Vancouver Island. Awesome. Jerry, thanks for watching. I love Vancouver Island. Watching from Hi, Joan. Watching from Edmonton. You're in Ontario. Well, it is quite far, unfortunately, right, Shelley? So far. I wish Ontario was closer. My brother lives in Ontario, and I see him like once or twice a year. It's very annoying how expensive it costs to fly across our own country. Isn't it crazy? Hi, Sally. You're asking about the big buckets of paint in the back. Yeah, they're gallons of paint, actually. I'll show you. 1 gallon. Here we are. I go through 2 to 4 of these a month. This is how much paint I use. And they're very expensive. Thank you. My studio assistant here helping me out. Oh, I love how it looks in the reflection. Okay. It's good when you like your own painting. That's important. If I don't love it, I work it till I like it, till I love it. I feel like I can't put something out there that I don't love. So Sally's watching from Manitoulin Island. Where is that? That's awesome. I don't even know where that is. I should know this. Big Fork, Montana. Wow, people are watching from the States. I love that. Thank you for being here. You have cousins in Calgary. Oh, I know. It's just, Calgary for us is close, but yeah, for you, it's just so hard it's hard when your family lives far away. Okay, I'm gonna try and stay out of the way here so you can see what I'm doing. Just gonna add some touches of yellow. Who doesn't love a sunflower, right? Aren't they just so happy? Well, thank you for sticking in there with me, guys. Appreciate it. And so I clean the brush like this. How do you clean your knife? I wipe it on my canvas. It needs more layers. It needs more paint. So there we go for that layer. Now I'm going to add just a little smoosh of orange right there. Maybe one with yellow. And a bit of white. This makes it kind of pop. See how that pops? I can see it in the reflection there. Oh, more people are talking. Hi. Okay, I'll try and talk to you at the same time. Flowers are still my favorite. Michelle, I know. And sunflowers, yeah, sunflowers. I love those. You know what? And I have a really hard time growing them. I don't know why. Yes, like Long Island. My daughter is in Los Angeles. Very expensive. I'm watching from the north of Sweden. What? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Middle of the night, but it's so fantastic to see you work. Thanks for showing us and giving us your inspiration. Oh, Elizabeth? How do I say it? Elizabeth? That's beautiful. Amazing. Thank you for watching all the way from Sweden. I've never been there, but one day maybe I'll come visit you. We're named after the frontierswoman Nancy Hart. I'm going to look this up later. Thank you for sharing that. Gina's watching from Northeast Ohio, across the lake from Canada. Awesome. Thank you, Maria. You're a watercolorist. My mom taught me some watercolor. It's hard. I really prefer acrylics, but oh, hi, Carol. Carol Greenspan, thanks for tuning in. My son is here watching. Maybe you should read out the comments for me so I don't have to stare at the screen and I can get painting. Yeah. Come stand over here. Because you're right in front of the sunflower. There we go. My son's head is as big as a sunflower. Look at his hair. Come back. Look. Doesn't it look like a sunflower?
I need to stay upstairs and do this.
He's so embarrassed. He's good in front of people. Oh, okay, I'm gonna keep going. So I have white now on my knife, and you're gonna see, just like I did for this guy, how the white really kind of makes it jump. So here we go with a little bit of white, touches of white, there and there. Maybe I should just do a video where I'm just talking to people instead of painting. I did one this morning. I was trying to make sure that the connection was going to be good. Turns out all that work I did didn't help at all. So, all right. Now we'll do some white flowers up here. I feel like these flowers up here need some yellow centers, so I'm going to go. Just pop a little bit white, and then clean off the brush. A little bit of white mixed in with these purple, and I think they need some yellow friends. And I'm gonna do some more yellow across up in here. So let's keep going with some of these sunflowers. Vicky's saying hi, Quinn. Can you pop in? Say hi. Hi. Aw. You know what, Shelly? It might be the time of day. I don't know. I don't know if you were here earlier. Hi. Yeah. Carol's saying hi, Mona. I don't know if you're still on, Mona, but it might have something to do with having two devices. It could be the time of day. I don't know. I feel annoying, but hopefully they hopped onto Facebook. Facebook's for old people. Sorry, everybody who's on Facebook. But hopefully, I said to those young kids on Instagram, hop onto your grandma's Facebook and you can watch with her. How about that? Okay, so here we go with another sunflower. Let's see, where do I want this one? I want this one right. I don't like things in the middle, but I'm gonna put it, I think, right here, just like this. That's how you place stuff. You kind of put your hand in it and go, that's where I want it. I don't know why I do that. It just helps me. First layer is burnt umber. Next layer, burnt orange. With the wide side of the brush. Clean that off. Sorry it's taking a bit longer than normal, but hey, I got people here, so you can hop on and off. This is awesome. Yeah, Elizabeth, have them watch me. That's awesome. I know it's an evening, but maybe you could be like, hey, friends, okay, so if you're a student and you want to watch this artist paint tonight, tell your students to watch me paint tonight, paint in the evening. So Thursday evenings at 5, this is when I start. And I just paint till I'm done. So I think I'm just going to do the one painting tonight because I'm talking a lot. And sorry about that, but it's been fun to learn where people are watching from. Like, that's super cool. I love that people are watching from all over the place, literally all over the world, which is pretty amazing. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of pink. And see, as I clean, it's just like filling in the canvas. I clean off my knife and it just fills in more fun stuff here. I've used so much orange. I'm gonna scoop out some more. So here's my jar, and it's already less than half full just from the orange. Just using orange, it's all my colors. Usually the jars end up about half to a quarter full by the time I'm done my painting of the colors I've used. So I gotta fill them up every time. So here we go, more with the petals. On this one, what do they look like over here? Okay. So I'm going to do some that way, some that way. Thanks, Shannon. What a cool name. I have never heard that name before. Where are you from, Shannon? Thanks for watching. That's amazing. Alexandra's watching from, how do you say it? Groton, probably. Groton, Connecticut. That's pretty awesome. Never been there. I need to get out more. I want to travel more. Actually, I'm tired of traveling. What am I saying? I had quite an adventure this year, guys. I don't know if you follow me. My adventures, I was in Dubai for a month. I paint there at a hotel for a month every year in March, basically. We go as a family. I paint for the hotel guests. And it was near the end there when the virus all happened. So it was interesting. It was hard to get home and it was stressful and changed everything.
Maria Boylan asked, are you using a photo reference?
Yes, I have a picture that I look at. It definitely is my interpretation of it. If I showed you, you might be disappointed because it's nothing like the photo. But it just kind of keeps me in my creative side, my right brain, when I'm looking at something. Yeah, you can show them, Quinn. See if it'll show up on this. I'll get Quinn to show you. Just quickly give you a little visual of what that is. Yeah, just some nice picture to look at. I mean, it doesn't look anything like it, but okay, that's good. Thank you. But yeah, it's nice to have something to look at while you're creating. Excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, we go to Dubai once a year as a family, and I painted a hotel there. We stay at a hotel for the month, and it's really fun. But I'm kind of done traveling for a while. Well, I guess we're all forced to be done traveling for a while, but so yeah, I quite like how that's coming out. And we'll do a little smoosh of orange, smoosh of white, and I got a tickle in my throat.
She said, very cool, and I agree, it shouldn't look like a photo, it's a painting.
Yeah, the painting looks better. Oh, thanks, Shelley. Yeah, I mean, it's just something to look at while you're working, but it's never my goal to make it look like a photograph. I mean, when I was drawing and learning to draw realism, that was the goal, to make it look like the photo. But I never did nature scenes with drawing, really, not for the most part. I was doing photorealism of portraits of people, which my mom taught me that technique. And I'm very grateful for learning that technique. But as I kind of grew into what my style is and what I want to do and how I paint, is more my style for me and what I want to do. I mix in some brown. Yeah, it shouldn't look like a photo. It's a painting. Yeah. My name is August, and I like your painting. Oh, hi, August. How old are you? Is that your mom, Sarah? Oh, I love that. Is anyone else in your family artistic? Yeah, we kind of all are. Besides my mom and all my grandmas. My grandma's 103, almost 104, and she still paints like crazy, right? And my husband, my dad's a sculpturist, that's what, I don't know. He does metal sculpture. Quinn loves drawing. He wants to show you, okay, this is my first realism portrait I did, back up a bit, when I was in high school and in grade 10. It's of Charlie Parker. And I did a series of Black musicians from the 60s. And in high school, I was working on these projects. And that would take me like 80 hours to do that portrait. And so I learned realism and then kind of figured out that my style is, I could do it, but I'm really more into the impressionist type of work. But yeah, my husband's also very artistic. He's in his way of doing things. Like anyway, I could go into that too, but we're all very creative people. You're 7 years old, August, and you're starting to paint. Amazing. Send me a picture of your painting. I'd love to see it. Do I go through a lot of paper towel? Yes, don't tell your environmentally friendly friends. I do. I go through lots. I wouldn't say a whole roll, but I go through probably, I don't know, almost half the roll in a painting, in one painting. Yeah, and not today because I don't want to show off gross like white gloves, but I've started to paint at home with gloves on, with just like those white surgical gloves, big box from Costco, just to protect my skin from the paint. It's probably not good that the paint sits on my hands all day. So yeah, I prefer to just protect my skin. And thanks for showing us, Quinn. Okay, I'm now standing back and looking at it. What was I doing? I was mixing some brown. Courtney says, I have some artists in my family, but I didn't get that gene. I think I was born with this desire and skill. I mean, anything that people are good at, it's something you work at. It's not like I overnight just could make a painting in an hour and a half and could make a great painting. I always did it. And then as I put in like, you know, the 10,000 hours and more, you just get better at it. And yeah, anyone that's good at anything, it took work, right? Okay, now I mixed in some brown because I want to add a bit of dark right here. And maybe here. So that's 3 sunflowers. I think it needs more. So we're going to do another one, maybe right about, I don't like everything to be even and matched. So I like to play with it a little bit.
Do you ever paint with your fingers?
No, not really. I'll fix stuff with my fingers, and I get it all over my hands or the gloves when I'm wearing gloves. But no, I don't paint with my fingers really, just to touch up something or smoosh something away that I don't like. And how do I decide when a painting is finished? It's never finished. You just have to know when to stop, Courtney. It's really true. Like you could work it, it's never done. But you have to decide, okay, am I happy with it? And you can overwork a painting very quickly. So I try to not overwork it. Cool, okay. Here we go. Is there a new question? Quinn's checking for me, making sure. Gonna come say hi again? No. Okay, he's finding out if there's more questions for me. So let's do another one, like right here. And we'll do it kind of up and down. Lots and lots of paint. August, if you're still watching, I really send me pictures of your paintings. I'd love to see what you're working on. Okay, and we'll do some more leaves. Gotta mix in that. Where'd my orange go? Here's my orange.
I can't even tell that's orange. Like there's so much other paint on it.
Oh, I know on my jar, Quinn says you can't even see that it's orange because it's covered in so many other colors. Yeah, I'm almost finished my orange. Ah, almost out. I have more, don't worry. And more yellow too, because I'm gonna put some yellow in those petals. Well, I guess Facebook doesn't kick me off after an hour. Actually, we restarted, so maybe it does. I don't know. Do you ever feel like not painting? Yeah, I don't feel like painting. I usually don't feel like painting. Don't feel like it, but it's just a matter of getting up and just doing it. And yeah, you have to. Same like writing music. Same like going for a run. Like you feel really good after. Even while you're doing it, it's the working up beforehand that I'm like, I don't feel like doing this right now. But if I don't ever do it, if I only waited till I felt like it, I never would. So, I mean, maybe there are some people who just like get up every day and go and be like, yeah, I love doing all of the things all of the time. Like, I don't feel like it all the time, but I do it all the time.
What's the difference between impressionism or realism?
So impressionism is, thank you, Quinn, is exactly what the word is. It's an impression of what you see. So realism would take the sunflower and try and make it look like an exact replica of a photo or real life. So when you look at a painting or a drawing and you're like, that looks like a photograph, that's realism. If you look at a painting like mine, I'm going to give you a close-up when I'm done. I'll show you the strokes and stuff and what I've done with the knife. This is definitely not realism. This is impression. It's an impression of a scene. It's an impression of flowers. It's an impression of the sky, an impression of grass. Hope that makes sense. Some more questions, honey?
Might you add some black to the centers of your red flowers?
These ones I'm gonna leave, I think. Maybe I will. Maybe it looks like it needs it. Sometimes I take suggestions. Actually, they usually are dark. I just added yellow in. But yeah, from here it looks good, but actually from where you are, it could use a bit of dark. So I'll show you what that looks like. Let's do that. So it's just as easy as going like this. Yeah, I quite like that. It looks good from far away. Like up close, it looks good because you can see all the different shades. I've got some yellow and orange in there, but actually I'm adding that little bit of, I usually do have the dark, but that and that. Oops, I added too much. So that's okay. I just come back in. Come back. What do you think of that, Gina? Okay, so now down here, I started the sunflower. I'm going to do the petals. Once again, with those thick, fun strokes. They're not all going the same way. Flowers just, the petals are always kind of folded over each other and doing what they want to do. Check if there's more questions.
I was watching Quinn make his rabbit cake, and I really liked it. Can you tell him, please?
Can you tell? Oh, he's right here. Come and say thanks to Sarah. Sarah was watching Quinn make his rabbit cake. Yeah, he is a chef extraordinaire. He's like a food artist, this kid. He's taken on some baking challenges I would never have tried in a million years. Of course, I was with him and trying to like help out if needed with like the dough, the kneading of the dough. He made pastry. What did you call it? What do you call it? Puff pastry. And good Lord, it was not easy, was it? But he ended up making this beautiful bunny cake. And he did a really good job. I was so impressed. Now we put some yellow on those leaves, those petals, not leaves, sorry, petals. So if you're curious about a painting this size, it retails for $24.75. It's a 30 by 60. And one way to decide if something will work in a space is you can take those measurements and mask out that size on a sheet. Oh, sorry, stop doing that. You're distracting me. You can mask out on your wall a 30 by 60 inch square with a big bunch of and mark out that size, and you can see like, will that size work? You can take a picture of your wall with that square made out with the tape, and it really helps with sizing and stuff. So that was August. Oh, August, her daughter, Sarah's daughter, was saying that she watched Quinn make that cake. And their whole family is watching now. That's amazing. I forget. Sarah, you live here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Thanks for, I'm glad you like the sunflowers, Gina. I quite like them too. They're really turning out nice. Sunflowers are just so happy. Happy flowers. Okay, I'm gonna do some white highlights on them. I'm almost done this one, guys. Oh, thanks, Melody. Melody says has the name of the painting emerged. Yes, I'm loving this. Quinn's working on my lighting. Don't move the light around. It's fine. Just leave it. I haven't thought of a name yet, but it will come to me. They usually come pretty quickly. Sometimes it's during, sometimes it's right after, and sometimes it needs a few days for it to marinate in my brain, and it tells me what it wants to be. So there's that flower. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Now we've got 4 here. I'm gonna do one maybe way over here.
Oh, someone said, is that a mural on your back wall?
On my back wall,
Oh, I think.
like right here. It's not a mural, it's two paintings. So I've got one painting. That one's called Forest of Rewards. That's one painting, and then there's another painting beside it. I was trying to filter in some of the light when it was snowing a couple weeks ago, and I did my live. The snow reflecting off the ground into the studio was actually blinding me in my video. When I would look, all I saw was white back there, so we covered a window up. So there's just two paintings back there. So yeah, Shannon, I just love that name. It's a cool name. Never heard of it. Okay, here we go. I like the 4. Maybe, what do I do here? Maybe I want another one there. Where do I want this other flower to be? I think I'm going to put it over here, and then I'm going to fill in some other flowers. So this one's going to go about here. Yeah, right here. Ah, dropped more paint on the floor. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to step in it. I got to remember where I dropped the paint. Okay. Another thing with impressionism is because it's an impression of the image that you're making, building, you can do all sorts of crazy colors that aren't necessarily in the thing that in the photo you're working from or in real life, but you can just embellish what you feel, right? With the impression of the thing. Add lots of colors because it's your impression. I've had people say to me, those flowers don't grow together in natural, and I'm like, oh my God, you don't get it. It's not about the exact species of flowers growing together in a natural setting. It's just about color and feeling it, and paintings are all about how you feel, right? You love my work, and your 2-year-old said, and me, Juliet, me too. Oh, I love that. And yes, Jamie, I do paintings on request, of course. Yes, I do lots of commissioned pieces, that's what we call them, or custom, whatever you want to call it. So if you're looking for a certain size, you want certain colors, you want certain whatever image you're looking for, maybe you have like a photo you've taken, you want to have that recreated into my impression of it with my work. But yeah, I take lots of requests. So send me a note, what you're looking for, and I can make something for you. I do probably, I don't know, 30 or 40% of what I paint is a commissioned piece. So yeah, I do them often. Here we are with the petals again.
And you have just passed your goal of an hour and a half.
Oh, I'm past an hour and a half. Still connected though, right? You can still hear me? Yeah, sometimes I do. One week I did quite a bit longer and most of my audience had dropped off. I mean, it's evening now and people are settling in for the night and doing the thing with the family. So appreciate you all hanging in there for a little bit right now. Just about done. Hang in there. And I'll be back next week, 5 o'clock, Thursday night. I don't know if I'll continue on Instagram, but we will keep doing Facebook because it seems to be okay.
Helen said we're still here, and Jamie said I will message.
Love it. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna do some purple flowers. I want this one to be here. Thanks for being here, everybody. This is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more of these purple flowers. One down here.
Shanlin Martinez said, I don't normally use acrylic. I'm more of a watercolorist, so I'm taking a break from doing a duck.
Oh, nice. I'd like to see it, Shannon. You should send me a picture. Share it with us if you feel comfortable.
Jamie said, does your son wear his baseball jersey?
Does my son wear his baseball jersey? Which baseball jersey? He does. You do wear it. Wonder which one he's talking about. My brain's not computing. But yeah, we played catch the other day. You should put on your jersey when you play catch. Next thing I'm going to do is the centers of these. Center.
And Helen said, awesome, I love the purple.
Yeah, purple's fun, right? It goes nicely. And I have some touches of teal in there as well. Just some goopy goops, goopy globs of paint here. Just filling in some of those.
Kaylee said, I love your style so much. I hope I can afford the good paints one day.
Thank you. Yeah, it's fun when you can spend more money on really good paint. It makes a huge difference.
Oh, when you asked, does your son wear his baseball jersey? From Edson, the painting was picked up. Yeah, I do.
I thought it was you, Jamie. I couldn't remember your last name. The one he gave it to you. Yeah, that's right. I was like, I remember something about a jersey, and my brain is not working because I'm painting.
Yeah,
yes, he does wear it.
Yeah, I do wear it.
That was really cool of you to do that. To send that with the painting. That was really amazing. And very thoughtful. I hope. Well, we probably know baseball's canceled this year, but
yeah.
We were out playing catch. Okay.
Playing catch, and I hit it into a lagoon at the edge of our yard. I hit the ball. She was pitching it to me, and I hit the ball right into the lagoon.
You guys can come over here and talk. I'm almost done this, and I want to tell that cool story about Jamie. If Jamie has a minute to stick around. Just need to focus for a second. I'm doing some more pink on this side.
She said August said our family does paint nights together.
Oh, you do? That's awesome. Paint nights together as a family. Quinn and I paint together sometimes, but we haven't for a while, right? We play music together as a family. That's kind of what we do.
And Elizabeth said, your sunflowers remind me of fields of sunflowers in Tuscany near Crotona, Italy.
Oh, wow. I love that. I'm going to add some bit of an illusion of, not exactly, but just some stems here on the sunflower. Needs one more color over here. I think I want to do a bit of orange. 1, 2, 3, and then some touches of gold throughout. Gold, gold, gold.